everybody, it's Amy Graham, the Badass Valkyrie, and most of you probably know it is Hobonichi time, and I did order a Hobonichi this year, several, but not as many as I have typically done in the past. Some things have changed, and I am trying something new this year. Excuse me. And we will see what we're doing. I did order this on the on September 1st when Hobonichi released, but I ordered it in the evening, not in the morning, not when, because like here in Utah, I think we could have started ordering at like 8 o'clock, 8 p.m., but I didn't order it until like 3 a.m., I'm sorry. I woke up in the middle of the night in a panic going, oh no, it was Hobonichi order day. So I ran downstairs and I placed my order in the middle of the freaking night because that's the kind of person I am. Which should also tell you why there have not been a lot of videos up recently on my channel is because work is going so well that we are constantly doing new projects and things like that. And so whereas I had a lot of stress because I was unhappy in my job previously, it is now, things have changed and I am super excited. I'm still in the same position, but things have changed the way things are done, and it has been super awesome, but it has also just purely exhausted me. Plus, in the beginning of August, I also ended up with COVID, and I am still trying to recover from that. So anyway, on to the unboxing here. This is the Hobonichi box. I love the color. I am sad that my sticker is on there, but that's okay. It's okay if it were a lie or a joke. Try saying, I had something good today too. And then close your eyes. Something as good as a teeny stone is rolling here and there more often than you think. Safety matches fireplace chat. That's the quote for this year, and I thought that was awesome. And so here we go. This is one of the giveaways or one of the freebies that you got this year. And I'm just going to get everything out of the box and then bring it in and tell you everything that I'm getting. So we're going to put that off to the side. These are the pens. It should tell you that I have 4 books. So excited. It's a brown and blue, and it's kind of a bronzish color, but I love these pens and I keep them, and I just, when I need a new one, I just go get a new one. So I really do like these. As I said, this is the freebie, and it is a storage bag or gift bag, however you want to do that, that came with the books. And inside is a quote. If I can get that open. Today is the only day the me I am right now will ever exist. I want to keep a record of that so the me in the future won't forget them, which I think is awesome. And it's made to hold your A5 or smaller, and it's got the year 2023, and I love this. Last year I got the gift bags. I actually purchased those, and I love this bag. I love it. So I thought it was awesome, and it was a great freebie that I will be using. So there's that. I'm going to put the pens up there on that too. This year, for those of you who don't know, is the first year of the English versions of of Hobonichi, and I have the English edition of the A5 cousin, and then I have 3 English version weeks. So we'll go into those in just a minute, but I wanted to open this. I'm very excited to try this out. Typically, if you've been part of my channel, you know that I prefer the Cousin Avec, which is 2 different books. However, the Avec did not come in English. So, I have often wondered, would I be better with the Cousin instead of the Avec? The thing that I've really always loved about the Avec is that I could, I was trying to see if I just have my Hobonichi. I have the Cousin Avec here in my A5. And so what I've loved about it is I can start new halfway through the year, and it's a brand new book. And some of you probably are going, well, do you really need that? Well, the 1 year that kind of cemented me into wanting the Avec was that 1 year my adorable cat, Tyr, the orange cat of doom, decided to spill coffee on my planner. And so my Avec was just covered in coffee. But it was like, I want to say probably April-ish. So I only had to deal with like 2 months of wrinkled paper and water or coffee stains when I could go to a new book. If he does it again, I will be sorely remiss for getting this, but I am happy to give it a try. I just won't have the ability to change mid-year. But, you know, I also will have everything in one book. So we're going to try that. So this is the English version. You have the 2023 year at a glance there, and then 2022 and 2024. Everything else is the same. It's just in English. And here's the monthly view. And it begins December 28th or November 28th. So that's when this book starts. Traditionally, I do not start my books until January 1st. But I will at times do some extra entering here. So if I needed something to reference from December, I would put that in here. But it's the same layout. This is the weekly view, and then you have the daily view. And all of the quotes and everything are in English here. So I do like that they did include still the Japanese character for Monday, for the weeks, just not for the months. And then in the back, you have some different pages. So let's see if I can get through here. So you've got blank pages there. And then you have a timetable. You have graph paper, your favorites, my 100. Then your favorite things. So book, movie, all of that. How to better enjoy conversations. Words to remember. A 365-day checkoff sheet. And then gifts, your addresses for 8 people. And then your contact information for your personal notes and such. And then you have your serial number there. And that's it. So, this is the Monday start. I am a Monday start girl. I will always be a Monday start girl. So much so, I think it totally screws me up now that I look at any kind of an American calendar and it starts on Sunday. I'm like, I just can't get past that. I like my weekends being together. So that's the English Cousin for 2023, and that's what I'll be using. I will most likely put this in my baby cover, the other cover that I was using prior to Serenity, and use them in tandem while I'm updating this for new stuff. But I'm super excited about that. This is one other thing I was going to mention. They also sent us a test of the Tomoe River paper the new edition of the paper so that we could write on it, test it with our pens and such. To me, I don't really feel that much of a difference. This is still the regular Tomoe River paper. This is the new version of it that will be coming in 2024. And so you can compare the two. But I've always loved Tomoe River paper, and them sending us a extra piece for us to test, I think was awesome, so that you can actually tell. And then you also have the Life book, Hobonichi Techo 2023, and let me turn it the right way. And I love that I can actually read this year because it's in English, which I think is awesome. So I think that's cool. I also love the little gingerbread man, so I think he's cute. But yeah, very, very awesome that they have done these in English. All right, so next up is the weeks, sneaker weeks. And this is actually what I use in my wallet. I use the, actually keep that as just a blotter paper. But I use the Mega Sneaker Weeks in my wallet. And I use currently a personal size Chic Sparrow as my wallet. And this fits in a personal size. And this is the Sneaker Weeks. The other weeks is bigger and it's taller and wider. So it does not fit in a personal sized traveler's notebook. Just be aware of that. This is the sneaker. And I get this particular one so that I have a calendar and things with me on the fly. This typically is a throwaway book. This is one that I don't really archive because all I do with this is write down notes or appointments or grocery lists or things that I need when I'm out and about. I don't do any planning in this other than putting in appointments or things like that, so that if I am out at a doctor's appointment or I need to schedule something, I can just go, no, we're not doing that, or I have something that day or whatnot. But again, this is in English, and I love that you can write 2023 important dates here. And so this space for me is functional now, where in the past it hasn't been. I've just usually put something there. But you have the year that what I use this for is tracking my mileage when I am running or walking or whatever. So any type of exercise that involves cardio, I usually put in here. But then you have the months, and here they actually put the month kanji symbol. I guess that's what that is. And but they spell out December, and then this starts on November 28th as well. So you have that. Then you have your week, and I am going to be just using this, like I said, as a throwaway. And then I have all of these note pages in the back that I can put in references as far as like measurements and things like that I would like to have on the fly if I'm out shopping and I need to know my great nephew's sizes or how big the living room window is or things like that. And there are some things that I transfer forward. And then you've got the same things at the back, but you can, it's got like a measurement here, your favorites, the My 100, again, my favorite things, better ways to enjoy the conversation, your 365-day checkoff sheet, your addresses, and then your personal information, and again, your serial number. And then it comes with the extra little folder or slide in that you could do. I usually will put it here, and then I can put something in it here to just keep it in my wallet. But that is why I get this. It is not a hard cover like the other two I have. It is very flexible. It's more of a cardstock cover, and I love it on the go with my wallet. So there's that. Oh, it also comes with these movable tabs, and they are cut out, and you can just sticky them on the pages. And I have found, I've used these in the past, and I have found that about, I want to say July to August, they tend to, if depending on how often you move them, they tend to lose a little bit of their sticky. But, you know, you always have them. So there's that one. And I'll put that over there. The next up is my regular weeks. And I got the lime green weeks, which I love. And by the way, all of these are January start, and they are all Monday start. But they are all also English editions. So this is the green, and it is a regular weeks. You can tell the difference from the Mega, whereas this has so many more pages in the back. So this is the Mega, even though it's a sneaker weeks and shorter and thinner, it has more pages. And then this is just the regular weeks. And again, you get the same things. You also get the extra little slot that you can put anywhere. You can put it either any way that you want. Here, you can put it, this is how I typically do it, like I said. You can also put it in the back, however you want to do it. This is all sticky on the back, and these stick really, really well. This one will be my regular weeks, and in the past, I have used my regular weeks as a memory keeper, but because one of the books that I have been using, my Sumkin, they no longer make, I am going to use this as a mini bullet journal. And so I will do my weekly stuff here. I will write it out here like a bullet journal and put that here. And I will have a video showing you how I'm doing that. But I got this color because I also got this cover on cover, which I fell in love with. I thought, well, I wanted the Northern Lights one that had the big flag on the front. It was the one that was at night, and it had the bear carrying the flag. And I just thought, I think it was called the Aurora Borealis, something like that. I wanted that one, but they were sold out. And I wasn't quite sure. Had I known that it probably would have been available on Jet Pens, I might have gone for that. But when I saw this cover on cover, I was like, oh, I love it. I love it so much. And I thought it's going to look really, really good on the solid color. And so I went ahead and got the lime green, because lime is one of probably my second favorite color, second to orange. So I just thought it looked really nice, or it would look really nice with this. And these are all constellations. And I just thought it was really, really pretty. And I typically keep my weeks in a cover on cover. And so I thought, let's just do this. I think it looks really, really cute. And yeah, I love that. So this is going to be my mini bullet journal. So there's that one. Then last but not least, I had to go again with the 365 days weeks. I absolutely loved this year's, and out of all my books, I have been the most consistent with this week's. And this is my health weeks. I track everything about all my data, my blood pressure, all of that kind of stuff is in here, and I get into it every single morning. And so when I saw that they had a second version of this, or a new version for this year, I couldn't not get it. I was so excited because truly, you have no idea how many times I have like picked this up because I'm like on a video call or something at work, because I work part-time at home. And I'm like, what is today? Like, I haven't had my wall calendar updated or anything. And I could always just look. And so I loved it so much. And I was so excited to see that they had a new version. And so this is all hand done, or all hand written by, oh my goodness, I can't remember. I will link the post about this, or the story about this one. But the young man that does all of this has Down syndrome, I believe. And I love that it's got mistakes, and that is his signature right there. And I loved it. The story, everything is just amazing. And I love that they carried this a second year. It also comes with stickers and tabs. So if you wanted to put tabs in, and you've got these stickers as well. So it came with that as well for it. But you also got the little sheet, little folder too. So this one, I did not get a cover on cover. Last year I purchased a couple of extras, and this one has only been at home. So I don't take this with me, or if I do, it's on a rare occasion for like when I'm traveling and I want to make sure I have it with me. But, and I have actually taken this with me to my doctor's. So, I will just take this off and put it on here, for next year. But yeah, I am super, super excited that I get to have another year with this. And it looks like they went from, this has the silver 2022 to gold for 2023. And it looks like this is more of a white, a pure white, and this is more of a cream. But again, I love this little book so much. It is so useful for me that I don't know that I could have a successful year planning without the weeks. So, and I'm excited to try the cousin for the first time. I mean, I know it's not that big of a change, but having one book, it seems like, okay, that's going to be a lot. But, you know, I think I'm going to enjoy it. But we'll see. Hopefully next year they'll have the Cousin of Beck in English. But they did not this year. So I bit the bullet and was like, well, let's give it a try. I have not, in all of the years, I've been using Hobonichi since 2016. I have always had the Avec. And so I was like, well, I guess this is the year we try it. Every year I think about it, and then I go back and go, no, I love the Avec too much. So it's going to be interesting to try it and see. But this is my order. You know, it's not huge. And pretty much these are the planners I'm using next year, except for my work planner, which is kind of a hodgepodge. But yeah, through this year, I have kind of streamlined my process, and not because, oh, I need to streamline. It's more of, what do I have the energy to do? It has been crazy since the pandemic, and this is what I came up with. And, you know, I have been testing using this as the bullet journal or bullet journal-esque. I still use the bullet journal method in my Hobonichi cousin or Cousin of Beck, and I love it, and that's not going to be changing. So yeah, this is my order. It's small, but I'm super happy with it. You know, I thought that I would be really disappointed that I didn't get the other version, but seeing this in person, it's just so interesting, and I love it, that I'm glad I went with this. So it was probably kismet that they were out. So, yeah, I would have been much more disappointed had they been out of this one. So I love it so much. But I hope you guys have a great time. Let me know if you have gotten your order. Today is the 15th. No, I'm sorry. Today is September 14th, and it arrived this afternoon. And so, yeah, I ordered it middle of the night on the 1st, and I got it on the 14th. So for some reason, I did not get the email notification, and I was looking it up on my email, and I was like, that is so weird. So I went into my account at Hobonichi and this morning, and it said it's out for delivery, and I'm like, woohoo! I'm so excited. So yeah, from Japan, it came in 14 days, or less than 14 days, really, because I ordered this in the middle of the night on the 1st. So anyway, please let me know what you're ordering and if you're making any changes to your lineup for this year, especially based on the fact that they now have English versions of many of their books. So I hope you guys have a great day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.